In this video, I'll be talking about Microsoft Learn Docs MCP Server and its availability within Microsoft Copilot Studio. So, first, to understand what Microsoft Learn Docs MCP Server is, it's a cloud hosted service that provides real time access to Microsoft documentation. So, official Microsoft documentations are surfaced through that MCP server. It's a model context protocol server that's basically adds the trusted and up to date learn content as context to the language model. So, whenever you request for information, it is always coming from a up to date source, and it is trusted, and it is like uh, current in nature. It's a remote MCP server that basically uses the streamable HTTP. Now, clients like GitHub, Copilot, VS Code can connect with this endpoint. Now you can, I have already covered in one of the video whereby I have created a custom connectors, and I have configured the learn.microsoft.com API MCP link, a streamable HTTP link, to connect to Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server connection interface. So MCP servers can be configured at a user level or the workspace level. Now, in order to give you context on what a model context protocol is, basically it's an open protocol that standardizes how apps provide context to large language model. It's an open standard that enables artificial intelligence systems or applications to seamlessly access services, tools, systems, and data sources. It basically provides a standardized way to connect to different AI models. The services can perform complex tasks, can access real-time information. So basically MCP acts as a common language for AI application. Now, Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server. So why would we use that? Like, say, if you have a build an agent, and that agent needs to extract information from an authoritative source. So, take for example, if you're building an application to provide information about, say, Power Pages, and now you want, if the user asks any question related to Power Pages, you want that information to come from an official source. Now, official source for Microsoft uh, technology is basically Microsoft Learn or Microsoft Docs, right? So for that purpose, you can use Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server. Now there are multiple ways through which you can surface out that information. Now earlier, before when we had this MCP server concept, uh, if you want to extract the information from Learn Microsoft site, then what you used to do is, like, you go into the knowledge, add a URL for that knowledge, and then based on the indexing methodology, the information gets surfaced out. Now we need not wait for that index to happen. This is all surfaced out through the Microsoft Docs MCP server link. So the moment you type in a prompt, it will connect to the MCP server, and then it will present you the desired response. So basically, it is useful for rapidly changing or updated libraries or use cases. So let me show you an action. Uh, so yeah, I'm in Copilot Studio preview.microsoft.com. So I have built one, just an agent, Microsoft Tech agent. So I just built a custom agent. Now I haven't put any instructions, any long knowledge source over here. And what I'm gonna do, I will ask a simple question: what is Power Pages? Now it has given me a response. So this response is: Power Pages is a component of platform that allow user to create, manage, and host secure low-code website. Now this information has come from an internal knowledge source of the LLM. Now the LLM which we are using currently in this particular agent might be built using some knowledge. So take for example that LLM might have been with an updated knowledge till October 2024. Now, this is that old and stale response. Now, if we ask something new, like the new feature which has come in Power Pages, this LLM may not be able to answer that. Now, what if you don't want that answer to come from the large language model? So you go into settings, generative AI, you scroll down, you will see this section over here, knowledge, the foundational knowledge that the generative AI was trained on. Now, this is the stale information because this is we don't know when this model was trained. This model might have been trained on, say, October 2024. Now, to ground your agent only with your specific knowledge source, turn this off. So now we don't want this thing to happen. So I'll just turn it off for time being, and I'll click on save. Now, what will happen is, like, if I ask for that same question again, the agent will not be able to provide the information. So let me try that. What is Power Pages? Now we have turned off the knowledge of the agent. Now agent does not have any source connected, and that's why it says, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. Can you try rephrasing? Okay, now we have just set everything aside, like we have turned off the knowledge of LLM. Let's go into the knowledge. Now earlier what we used to do is, like, if we want to say index through some website, we'll just go to add knowledge, go to public website, and then type in the link of, say, learn.microsoft.com/power pages. Okay, so and then power pages information will be surfaced out. But now we will not use that. Okay, because this is dependent on Bing search results. So if Bing indexes that page, then we will be able to use that particular site. So this indicates this generative AI feature uses Bing search. Your data will flow outside your organization compliance and geo boundaries, so we don't want that thing to happen. So let's click on leave. Now what we need to do is, like, in order to surface out the live and the current information, I'll go to tools, add a tool, and go to model context protocol. Now here, earlier, the Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server was not available. So what I did is, like, I created a custom connector, and that custom connector pointed to that Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server link. But now Microsoft has already provided us with a MCP server specifically for Microsoft Learn Docs. So let's click here. Now it will ask you for connection. I've already connected with one of the connections. If I click on create a new connection, it will create another connection, but I am okay with it. Let's click on add and configure. And now my Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server is connected. Now I have an option to rename it. I have an option to turn it off. I can go three codes over here. I can view the code view, what is there from a YAML perspective, like this is that code. So I can see the code over here. I can delete this MCP server. I can pick another MCP server if I have one. Let me close the code view. Now here, if you see, I have an option to put some additional details, like allow agent to decide dynamically when to use this tool. Now ask the end user before running. I'll pick no. Authentication, control whether this action uses credential you provide. So either you pass the creator's credential or the author of that agent's credential, or pass through tool owner's credential. So you have multiple options to select from here. You can use users authentication as well, but I'm not going to make any change. The tool which gets exposed through this particular MCP server is Microsoft underscore docs underscore search. So what it does is, like, it will search for an official Microsoft or Azure documentation to find the most relevant and trustworthy content for the user's query. Now there's a limitation. The tool returns up to 10 high quality content chunks, each max 500 tokens, extracted from Microsoft Learn and other official source. Each result includes the article title, URL, and a self content except optimized for fast retrieval and reasoning. Now, you need to always use this tool to quickly ground your answer for accurate, authoritative, first party Microsoft Azure knowledge. Now, this is all connected. Okay. Once this is connected, now let me just refresh the test agent and let me ask that same question. What is Power Pages? Now it says, let's get you connected first, because now we are using this MCP server for the first time. So it needs to establish that connection. So I have an option to go to the connection manager. So I'll go to the connection manager, and then in the connection manager, I will see all the connections which I have for that specific agent. Now it says it is not connected. Now I have an option to connect it. So I'll just select and connect it. So I'll create or pick a connection. Now the connection is already established. So I'll click on submit, and now it is connected. So let me refresh this, and now you can see that it is connected. So let me come back over here and click on retry. Now the moment I retry, it will establish that connection, and now as you see, the query has hit the MCP server, Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server, and now this information is surfaced out from the Learn site using Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server. Now I can ask other question, but then just to explore over here, I can see the description, I can see what input which I have typed, the question, the output it returns is error, a boolean variable. um, Now currently it is false because I got the response, and I can see this is the response which I got. So this is title, what is power pages. So what I can do is like I can just copy this, and maybe let me go into dev toys, and let me paste that JSON component and show it to you how it looks like. So JSON array to table. Yep. So as you see over here, this is what the output of that particular component is. So it's a huge long text. So it's a text, and then it has given the type as text. Now, if you see the raw output is in this fashion. So let me copy this raw output and then go to the test tool, and then I'll paste it over here. So let me remove this, and I can view this information in my separate application over here. And it has given me like the proper response of the Power Pages. And it also gives me the link for Power Pages introduction. And then, yeah. So let me ask another question: how to configure, what are the, or just say, what are the different site settings for Power Pages? Now the connection is already established, so it won't ask you for the connection again. And now it has given me the response like here are the different site settings for Power Pages: global, website, manage site settings. And then if you want to know more about it, you can navigate to the page. So if I click here, it will take me to the actual site from where this information is sourced. So that's it, folks. This is how you basically use Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server for your agent. Now, the use case would be like if you're building some sort of a tutorial based agent, or if you are providing some assistance to your end users in terms of sourcing those information from a authoritative Microsoft website, then this is the perfect solution for you guys. Now think about a customer service scenario whereby you are servicing customers. So if you have a customer, like you are a software development firm, and if you have supporting a specific project, and if customer has requested for some information, then your customer service agent can use Microsoft Learn Docs MCP server to source information, in terms of just providing information, or it can be used for troubleshooting purposes, or maybe it might be used for some sort of setting up a documentation. That's it. Thanks for watching.